No.
Bomb has been planted.
Do it.
Hello.
Hello. I did double check I wasn't was muted in.
Yes, you
Before I
are.
start
Don't
talking.
worry.
I should double check. Kitty cat. Right here. Kitty cat.
Oh.
On your shoulder.
I am.
Clips
I
through
know.
here.
Oh yeah,
I
the
know.
clipping.
The coat usually covers it. The
Hey,
coat
Ruby, how
usually
you
hides
doing?
it, so I didn't notice.
I'm about to fucking kill you.
But if I if I hide that bone, it will be visible through the collar. Location wise, you just see it slightly through the under the collar.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I can't hear you right now because Conrich is blasting his soundboard in the VC for some reason. Okay, there we go.
Let me go yell. Let me go yell.
What else you got, Rookie? Come on, let's go.
Do this to us.
Shouldn't we be joining?
So wait, what about the med base cursed?
Snap that child's back. Goldfish.
Hodrick.
But yeah, so the med bay, this that you hear right now,
Yeah.
that can
Going on right now, shut the fuck up.
Med bay.
Alright, what's up?
So it's just jamming
fuck up, there's important
any
stuff going on.
avatar sounds that come from the outside.
What's important stuff?
Your med
Important
bay
stuff
is
as
the
in
med bay
Hayden's trying to
of
do something, but he
peace
can't hear
and
jack shit
quiet.
in the in the world because you're
Of
fucking
this-
around.
It's Hayden's Zen zone.
Just do it. Only do the soundboard funny stuff when you're in like general VC and hanging out. That's probably not a good idea for incoms.
Luckily, Jason has added
It's
his
okay.
own little, like,
Don't do it again.
cards down thing.
I have something
so
for
that the
Chelsea
only
on my
time
phone
when
that
he
I'm
would
looking
need
at.
to use the audio
Okay.
for this
Okay.
would be for if
That's
we
later.
use any other map.
Okay.
So yeah, luckily I look at all your guys' streams. Because so far from everyone else's streams, you're by far the only person that didn't hear it.
Okay.
You'll hurt your fingers by doing that.
So luckily I don't have to put stress on myself and blame myself for my mistakes.
Nope. Nope.
And now I can just focus on like the corp adjusting melee stuff.
Okay.
What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing. I need to start my stream.
Hey, Pato.
Yeah.
Is this avatar okay for being Alki?
That can work just fine.
Why are you 808? High five rush, but a wizard.
Why are you floating? Why are you floating robot arms?
But yes, that can be fine
Perfect.
for Aoki.
Or out.
That has too many polygons for the avatar.
Aoki is his
Requirements.
alchemical
I
assistant.
don't really have a character for this thing,
It has
so I'm kind of
too
playing
many
as like a side
polygons
his or mine?
for.
So
His or mine?
carries pets.
Ah.
That's what I'm
His.
understanding.
No,
It's got too many
they are
polygons
not a
for the-
pet. They are an assistant. As you cannot use that avatar because it has too many polygons, it seems.
Just because I'm
It
a
is.
cat doesn't mean I'm a pet.
147,000 polygons. Plus.
Damn!
Good to know.
Wow.
It is way too many.
Why does it
There's
have so
requirements in
many?
place for a reason.
Yeah,
You got too
the
many
avatar's not
polygons for
usable.
your avatar.
Wait, me?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
has
there's
way too
polygons.
many polygons.
It has
Oh.
over 100,000.
You know what?
90,000 is
Right.
the limit. 90,000 is the limit. We do it for the sake of some people don't have great computers.
Hmm.
Oh,
Materials and
damn.
material slots are okay. Good messages and material slots are okay. Everything else is fine,
What
but those fucking polygons.
So, like, am I not allowed to be in this Avi, or...?
No, that avatar wouldn't be
For
allowed.
this, yeah, no, you can't. Yeah, it's too many
Damn.
plays.
I'll
Sorry,
be the
buddy.
judge of that. Oh yeah, no.
I'm so sorry.
If it's a combat avatar,
Yeah, it's fine.
understandable. If it's specifically
Well,
like something you use
funny
for
thing
social-
is,
Yeah, this one's perfect.
It does have a guitar.
Yeah, I made this one, I know.
Yeah,
That is- that-
42,000. That's nice.
That's technically not a weapon.
Literally, the only reason
It
it's
could
medium
also
is
count
because
for the
it's
poly thing, 'cause it
material
has, like,
slots.
multiple mini things on it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or it's meshes, sorry, not materials. It's
That's
meshes
usually
are
how
the
it
reason it's
goes.
not good. Because it has
Damn.
just too many. Because it has the mask, the clothes, the body, and the knife. That's 4 meshes.
Let's see.
I just realized that this has
You couldn't
slightly
fit
too many
any of them
polygons,
together
but then
on
again,
one.
Steph has slightly more leeway. Just slightly.
Yes.
And also, this isn't one that I use often.
We're more lenient.
91,000.
It's not Metaverse. We're not Purple Lotus.
Yeah, we're not stupid strict about it, but we still like to try to be careful and cautious for.
Funny thing is, I was just actually looking into Purple Lotus, and I'm gonna be honest, I really do not understand what they said for like the player thing, because I literally do not know anything about like Unity or Blender.
Fair.
But, like, I saw that
It's
they have like a
confusing as hell.
limit for it.
Mhm.
Yes,
I'm
there's a
kinda
lot of
sitting here like,
Limits on avatar
how do you
optimization.
really calculate all that while also keeping in mind of building your character not to have too much stuff on it?
It's all about
Unity-
learning how to optimize.
Yes. Also,
Pretty
Unity,
much.
when you're using the VRChat SDK, it'll tell you your
Your
how
stats,
well
yeah.
it'll tell you your stats before you upload it.
Hmm. Yeah, actually kinda
It's
curious.
Purple
Why don't
Lotus
you
is
check
known
my
to be a
put-
place where you want to start out your character if you're like new and like get used to the whole how VR roleplay goes.
It was my starting
I made
point
that
too,
mistake.
and I only visit on Sundays. I only go to the onsen nowadays, mainly
Huh.
because I'm friends with the spirits at the onsen.
Well, I just checked
My character
I
is
just checked
friends
my
with the
personal
spirit,
ID. It's
so that's the only reason I really go.
31,560 out of 70.
The spirits.
I don't know what to do anymore.
The one you're in right now?
No,
No,
not that one.
I'm gonna turn
Oh.
into him. This one.
I cannot be adaptable in character. So
Yeah, that's not bad. That's really good actually. Polygon wise.
Yeah, it's really good.
Again,
Yeah,
it's
the
only
only thing
medium
that-
because of meshes.
It just doesn't
Yeah,
fit
message-
this setting.
Yeah, that's good texture
Normal
memory
fantasy,
too.
you know, magic, wobbly bobbly kind of shit.
I think they are loading in.
Shit, I have an avatar for this person. I have your avatar.
Who are you in right now? Representing Tactful. There you go.
Oh, with you using one that's not appropriate, god damn it.
It was cuddle hose. But not the full word, not just hoe.
Ah, okay.
I can see you now.
Follow me, follow me, follow
No
me.
more
Follow me.
drone. Oh, sad, sad.
5v1.
Well, I'd hit represent on the Black Wolves, however the group is private, so I can't...
Yeah, we can't represent the Black Wolves, which is why I always do either whenever I'm streaming.
Technically, every roleplay is a closed role RP. The question is, who do you allow?
Yeah, true.
I know
Speaking
you're
of
wrong, Abby. I
allowing,
just got
I
here.
have finally added to
I
the
was
soldiers melee
taking a
weapon.
mental health.
And I feel like
I was a
it
message
would be
immediately as soon as I got
necessary
on.
to show you guys the what was the first one I just uploaded.
I guess I don't.
Here we are.
Who is shooting right now?
I think I know.
Why is my stuff so blurry?
Yeah, no, that is definitely him. Oh, he is up there.
There we go. I can see clearly. The rain is gone.
I can see clearly.
Hey, those things have been, well, relatively busy.
It's fine.
Got some
Okay, cool.
had
Break. I can
series
take
of family
care of myself.
dinners,
You're needed. Oh,
which is why I haven't been able to stream as much, and keeping it strictly to yeah, the Black Wolves sessions and whenever possible D&D.
my much vibing in my.
So something I realized when I was looking at my stat sheet earlier.
And well, unfortunately, bad news for you, as thus it seems like seems like the peacekeepers are actually having a good chance of getting the good ending.
What did you change into?
I deny this chance. Well, I mean, they were able to interrogate Norman and able to convince him to spill the beans, and now they are much more prepared than before.
She's gonna fix it, don't worry. It's the gas thing. Also, knife. The soldiers have the soldiers are gonna have weapons now. I gave the sergeant a knife. I gave the heavy a mace, and the classic soldiers a
I
baton
kicked them in
because
the
they're
ball.
technically the police.
Oh my god.
Okay. Please don't do that
Downside
again.
is
You
because I
were
haven't
crashing
went to
with it.
Rome about fixing the fingers
Yeah,
because
please
they
do that.
kind of
Part
go
of it was
more in.
Oh
so
yeah,
I had
these
to
soldiers are
consistently put the
big.
weapon closer and closer to the
I'm
wrist.
gonna have to test that out now.
Yeah, we've been fighting these guys for quite a bit now.
I can get a good example. There we go.
So that was why it was messing me
So,
up.
Okay. Just making sure. I'm also
feel like you're
check
about
all
to
my
crush
particles.
And the heavy's even bigger.
Nah, I need to clear out more disk space on my drives.
And the Wrath unit is even bigger.
Because it's so full. I also still need to upgrade my
Yeah,
CPU.
I had to clear
I
mine
also
out
left my.
earlier today.
I also accidentally left my
I will
computer
allow it
running
once
for
we're
like
in
4
character.
days.
luckily, we are trying to implement the whole like you got.
It's just like,
So
hey,
do
that's
note,
not good for
I
it.
do suggest you guys do put a melee weapon on your person because at some point there is a possibility that you guys will
I
run
need
out.
a melee weapon.
Well, yeah,
I
no,
mean, it was everything is in
I'm
TD2.
specifically
Oh.
like trying to convince Jason to
Oh my god.
melee combat.
It
so
is.
then people like
Oh wow,
you,
I get.
people like Apothecary can like have fun with doing melee combat.
Oh,
So I
flamethrower
consider
arm.
like,
Nice.
a melee weapon on
Because
yourself.
like I try and do melee, but I have to not do that because they're shooting shotguns down there and will hit me, or a flamethrower.
Nice.
Yeah, so during like
The toggle,
guns,
the toggle.
you're specifically demons. You're making sure like spiders and
I
men don't sneak up on them.
during guns, I'm.
Oh
acting
my
as a
god, they got a hat.
Yeah.
I'm acting as cover.
Versus concealment.
Alright.
I'm really hoping at some point,
Make sure your
like,
blue is on so you
Jason
can
like
see if it
full
can
on
glow.
implements that at some point
You'll
everyone
have to turn the
runs
blue
out
on.
of ammo, both sides, and then everyone just starts going melee.
Yeah.
Which sometimes
So you can see all the glowing
going
spots.
melee only is a good advantage because then you can be more aware of everything.
Because then I can punch
Other
someone in the
than-
face and actually have them.
Yes.
You can't see it yourself, but all down the spine, that spinal part there has glowing spots on it as well.
You know I love doing that.
I need this attack.
Okay, if it's a headbutt, yes, that's acceptable.
I'm so proud of this avatar. Yeah. I'm so proud of this avatar.
God, side of the head.
Can I play a soundbite for you? However, we have to like jump into the map and jump back in.
That is a golf ticket.
Okay, sure.
Why does my headset feel so heavy today?
Like base raid when you did that like berserker potion thing.
Yikes.
Like, I just headbutted with another guy. That was the most fun time I've ever had with that.
I love doing the berserker potions.
Because it's just like, here, let's have them have a all free for all smash. Everyone is enraged. And then we're talking about
Imagine if you made like a crossbow and you just use that. You just shoot at someone and just randomly one of the
fucking hat.
berserkers just attack.
Open up
Yes,
your
bless the
eyes.
hat. I think I can't fight back. I can fight back now.
I'm not gonna do much for you. I don't have my voice changer on. Gosh darn it.
Is this your character?
It is?
Ooh, are you coming in today then?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yay! Finally another medic. And the head medic.
Yes.
A non-robotic medic. Finally.
I know. It's an elf.
Alright. No longer shall the medical team be autonomous.
You're dissing my medical mage.
I can't hear you over.
You're dissing
Yeah, I
my
know.
mages.
My first character. Huh? No, it's just every single elf has become a mage.
Fair enough.
It's like almost the entire
Alright,
race.
breaking norms.
Doesn't make sense.
Am I right?
Some who don't want to be mages, they'll be elves who want to be blacksmiths. Otherwise, how would they have tools? So a medic makes sense because magic is not a one-all be-all, but I know they use magic to heal.
Finally, can fucking see my own board.
But don't worry, I'm also a practical medic.
Yeah, I figured.
It's not all magic.
I know. I usually use combination of potions, salves, poultices, and practical healing, bandaging, and whatnot. Magic to heal. I use a combination of all depending on the thing. If we're on a mission, I'll usually use a potion and bandaging, because potions in the lore that I've been building is potions take time to take effect, so they aren't instant. They will instantly heal larger potions, like the more stronger ones, like a tier 3, will heal small wounds instantly. But they also take they will instant. You can't use the potions too quickly. You have to use one and then you have to wait like a few minutes before you can use the next. Because otherwise the healing effect is still in the system, still taking root, and you just cause you're pretty much causing a cancerous growth at that point. Because you're causing overhealing.
So proud of it.
So that's the lore I've been building for potions, is you cannot use a healing potion too quickly after another. Especially if you consume it. You can apply them to wounds and it will be less effective, but more... It will be less effective, it won't heal as much, but it will heal quicker. And it will also get out of the system quicker, though. This is lore I've been building for potions. Yes, you would know this. That's why I'm telling you all this stuff. Because potions, because I am also the head of the alchemy department. I'm the head alchemist and head medic.
Arthur, real quick.
Yes.
Just asking this right now, but is it possible for me to invite someone that could be interested in this roleplay to spectate?
You were facing
You would ask Jason that, not me.
Where is he?
My shoulder.
That actually worked. Oh. Oh, your shoulder armor is actually.
Is he in a location I could get to or not?
Yeah, that makes sense.
No. Yeah.
My brain was not. Yeah, my
Just go
brain
to the
is struggling
travel,
to
he's over
comprehend
there.
words when they're in robotic tone.
Yeah. Oh, falling. Yeah. I've been working on potions and material lists for all.
I have to fix the
There
sound.
was no system for the potions, like almost at all when I.
There it is.
I also had to revolutionize the entire healing system, or not the system, but like the medical supply system, because they were just.
Also, the sound is not looped. I need to fix it. I need to edit. I'm just gonna remove that beginning bit entirely to make life easier.
I also had to revolutionize working on like more defining what is happening, what is what. Like when we go on missions, I will give staff members and medics
Oh, you died.
first aid kits with
Oh, you died.
supplies tailored to their abilities. So like the head mage,
Highly recommended
basic healing
those who are
supplies, but
going
also mana
that
potions.
aren't going on the mission
Then you got
are
healing
going to be
magic,
helping with
things like that.
civilians and highly required to
Xena,
stay in
who's the head of the engineering, would be given like robotic
Should
tools,
make sure to employ
tools
those.
and spare parts.
So any idea
and
what
so
potential
they can
plan for the
decide that they
session
can
be?
repair any of this, robotics.
I don't know.
Just like tailor it based off the person for their healing kits.
Your stealth.
Him just give raw material, cause Hayden is OP.
It's a stealth mission.
Yes.
Hayden can convert raw material into what is needed.
Yeah.
Like I'll give him like anesthetic herbs so he can convert it into anesthesia.
Yep. I can make basic to advanced medical supplies, but if you're talking about like organs for transplants, I cannot do that.
No. That type of stuff is left, like any healing for like bones or organs is left to potion work, because that'll help. I'll do like a bone growth potion to help repair any damage to the bones. And then like a higher tier healing potion will be able to regenerate an organ, but that usually won't have to be a case because we usually don't take organ damage in this RP so far. because we haven't taken that serious damage yet.
And plus, enemies rarely use poisons that would damage organs.
Exactly. We mainly use salves and poultices and potions, but we do use regular medical supplies as well.
Yeah, that's mainly my
Salve,
character's
one of the
thing.
common salves he uses
Mundane
is-
mechanical
yes.
stuff.
The main salve I use for like wounds will be it's a fire paste. It will pretty much burn the wound, but also start using the fire energy because fire can be related to healing through the phoenix. So it uses the fire energy to help close the wound and accelerate the healing. But it burns like a motherfucker when used.
Like usually how I crack my neck, I
That's
take
something you
my
would know.
fist,
That's a common salve.
I go like,
Higher tier potions take longer to digest through the system. Salves work over time, so they will accelerate the healing, but they are not instant. Things like that.
yeah, there you
And
go.
poultices are used like you'd use a poultice on like stab wounds. For a slash, you'd a salve. For a stab or like a puncture, you'd use a poultice because that's to help prevent any infections from occurring in a deeper wound. Things like that. The shallow wounds are salves. Deep wounds are poultices. Think of it that way. And then potions can be used for either or. They can be applied externally or internally. So, yes. Only organics can use potions.
They're bigger now.
Technically, Tactful counts as a robotic, but he can still use potions because he's like a robot with a flesh suit. So he has organic organs and stuff.
So is this technically?
Also, my character technically has a bag on his side that is full of a bunch of different types of potions.
No, it's still made, but
Yes.
pronounced
That's the main stuff that you need
No, I just showed up in that avatar. I'm gonna be an
to up on
until Jason.
regarding medical wise.
Okay, yeah, in that case, you could just.
I believe you get a plus. It's a +1, right, Hayden? For medics?
Yeah, +1
Or
is.
is it a +2?
It's a +1, assuming you invested your starting point into medicine.
This is a.
Because players
medic, you
only
get
get
+1
one
default
skill
if you
point that they
didn't-
need to invest.
Yes. Though I believe medics as the default get an additional +1 to medical. Is that correct?
That's the old system, I believe. The new system, you have to actually put your point into medicine if you want that +1, even if you're a medic. I think, at least.
No, because I didn't have to put any points in mine because I had medics. I'm curious.
Oh.
I think you guys get a default +1.
Okay.
I would have to ask Jason though.
Because in that case, I would technically have a +2 to my medical rolls then, because I have 1 point invested into medicine plus the default bonus.
And considering how the possibly likely thing that he's the only survivor of the entire scenario except for the ones who left with them, yeah, I sense a raise.
Change it back right now.
Okay, you got a 16. Make it to which they became a guard.
I am. I'm
From their perspective, the Black Wolves have spared him. So he left GVC and joined the Black Wolves as a guard. No?
You have a +2. Medics get a flat +1 bonus to medical.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. In that case, I should probably... In that case... Well, all the rolls I had previously, I assumed they were flat out just +1, okay. So now it's actually
fine for
+2.
But yep. So you have a +2 total.
So yeah, because because it's +1 from the default bonus and +1 from the
One
starting skill investment that I have as a recruit.
Yep. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it is a +2, and technically a +4 if I'm dealing with anything Ethereum based, like dealing with an Ethereum poison, for example.
Maximum +3.
Maximum
+3.
My bonus is a +2 because of Ethereum knowledge. That's one of my character strengths.
Because I cannot go above a +3 either.
Oh, really?
Even if I put points into medical, I cannot go above a +3.
Oh, really? I didn't.
Which is why I don't have any. Because head medics default have or head of the departments have a default plus in that department.
Oh, okay.
I originally wanted to put points
didn't know
into
that.
mine, but I was told I cannot do that.
Oh,
At least that's
okay.
what I've been told. What I don't know, you can ask Jason about it
Okay,
later.
I did
but
not
from
know
what
there
I
was
know,
a cap
that
on
is so.
modifiers.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. At least from my knowledge, there is.
Okay.
Okay. You can ask Jason about it if you get a +4 or +3. I've just been told that it's a +3.
Okay.
Yep. So yes, you have a. Do you know what stat you put your plus into? Did you put it into medical?
Yes, into medicine.
Okay, then you have a +2 in for healing rolls. To apply healing rolls.
Okay.
To people.
Okay, good to know.
Yep.
Oh, it's again.
Okay.
Hey, you new? Are you new? I don't. Yeah.
Wait, Arizona, shoot that gun in like 5 seconds. I want to test something. It's a flamethrower. Can you shoot that gun in 5 seconds? Or 3 seconds?
Out of curiosity, is my
Yeah?
voice working?
Yeah, I can hear you. Well, oh, your voice mod? No, I can only hear your regular voice.
No. I don't want voice mod.
Oh, okay, in that
We're going
case, I
in
can
raw.
hear you fine.
It's fucking Hayden.
I know. Yes, his gun is global.
I know, I'm tiny.
But I know everything's global. I know. I'll fix it. I know.
Okay.
Shaders are weird. Sorry.
I didn't know if you knew. I didn't know if you knew, so I was just informing you.
I think it may be
Oh boy.
It's okay. I'm just
Yeah?
You're not the only healer anymore. You're not the only healer anymore. We got a new healer.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah, a non-robotic healer.
You're just not the only healer recruit.
Well, not only heal. Well, we got an organic healer now. You're in. Besides, you
Thanks.
only heal with potion.
I mean, I'm made out of. No, I do regular healing.
No longer shall the medical team be autonomous.
I thought you only did. I thought you only made it.
No, I use a combination of both. I use a combination of both. I'm actually mostly.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
he does.
He's medical.
Yeah, he's head of medical. And he's a staff, so he has points in best. Yeah.
And then he stole my job.
I'm like the only medic in the team that doesn't use any magic.
But I had no idea you were fucking staff.
Always introduce hello, the name's a Boltagati. I'm your new head medic. That's how he introduced himself to you.
No one understands what you're saying, though. That's why.
Yeah, half the
I
time,
understood it.
Half the time I can't. Your accent is so thick, and half the time I can't.
By the way,
That's a fucking time.
Vina, apparently I have a +2 in Mechanica.
I'm walking away.
I have a plus.
Oh, hey,
because I needed to put the point somewhere.
Meet your new boss.
He's been
basically.
They already know. I've been the head medic for a while.
Yeah.
Ever since he started to wear the lab coat, he's been the head medic.
Yeah. Ever since he acted more sentient and has that lab coat on, he has been head medic.
Yes.
Yeah, ever since he was sentient and I left, yeah, he was.
So yeah, Jason, remember,
he stole my job, and I'm kind of sad. But that's
But hey, I'm doing good with it.
Yes,
Yeah,
and then I have made,
but I'm still sad.
and apparently I've been told today that I have a +2 in medicine overall because I forgot that being a medic gives you a +1 bonus.
Cute. Oh, nice to possible.
Thank you, Xena. Anyway, you too. There you go. All right, so welcome to the first part of a multi-part storyline. This is probably going to be like the last real like series of missions before canon.
Okay.
If everything goes according to plan, so make sure to get your story weaves. Make sure your attendance is in tip-top shape. That's about it with that. Make sure your story weaves get done, although most of you already have it done. I don't know, except for maybe 1 or 2 people. That's about it with that. We do have a mission today. However, there will be no combat for that mission. More on that later.
Oh, okay.
That is about it with... That's about it with that. We are going to be hopping maps, of course, for the mission, so be prepared for that.
Okay, we have a mission today, and it's multi-part. Okay.
Yeah, that's about it with that. Everyone could pretty much go do their thing. Also, in case for those who were absent last week, Sentry, new mod, and then Solus is also a new mod, but I don't know where the fuck he is. I think he's updating his
I think so.
graphics
Left
drivers or something.
temporarily.
Yeah, he did. Anyway, everyone hop in, go do their thing. Let's go have some fun. Alright.
Made him try something experiment.
Alright. Yeah, the only sessions I've missed were like only like a few sessions, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright. Oh, actually, I'll be starting here. And now I wait for the RP chart up announcement. Multi-day mission, will there be death? Well, that is hard to say. And also, I didn't fucking know I had a +2 to medicine. I thought it was just a +1 because I only invested my one only skill point into medicine, but turns out rolls actually give you an innate +1 bonus to whatever you specialize in.
To those who are new who do not know about this, we now start character when I say in VC, you're in character now.
It's a -20 to roll. Oh my god. Okay, and now it's up.
Hang on. Okay. Now I'm here. Alright.
Good morning, good morning. Hello, Eden. You got that one?
You would see Hayden tending to the psychiatrist cowboy guy on the bench with an IV.
Alright.
I forgot the guy's name.
Alright. What do I see? Just unconscious or any wounds that need treating or whatnot? Scanning and all.
You just see bruises all over her, but they're a bit faded now.
Alright. Planning to say cold liquid over any more.
David, that's the guy's name. I keep forgetting his name because he's not that much of a memorable character to me.
It is a type of salve.
Apparently, he sacrificed some of his regenerative powers to heal John, and now he currently has lung cancer as a result. And that's why Hayden's treating. And that's why Hayden's treating him right now with a mysterious vial that John has given. Well, two mysterious fluids contained in 2 vials that John had given Hayden. That Hayden wasn't able to properly identify what kind of solution it is. All that Hayden is able to glean from it is that their properties will help slow down the cancer, apparently. He sacrificed part of his soul and got fucking cancer? Yeah, that's what it pretty much seems like, his regenerative power is a result of his spiritual powers, so yeah. Man's got pulmonary cancer. And Hayden literally has this guy hooked up to an IV to said fluid that John had given Hayden, so yeah. So yeah, Hayden's dealing with the cancer patient right now. Whatever's helping is probably angel drugs. Probably. Some divine solution that Hayden has no fucking clue what it is, because it's not... It doesn't pertain to the sciences that Hayden is familiar with. Biomedical science, because it's purely divine or some shit like that. Be like, well, what the fuck is this? Need some for research, of course. Oh my god. But if this were Hayden in D&D, then Hayden in D&D would be more familiar with alchemy. But in Black Wolves, Hayden's familiar with the mundane sciences, not the magical kind. Because I had a D&D character named Hayden, who's a cleric who's really good at alchemy. And a powerful healer in that. Oh, someone's changing avatars. And we're back, okay. Oh, right, yeah. I actually should just ask him about that. Actually, wait, no, I've already been given the I think I've been more or less given the result. Actually, no, I've already been given the result for him in text RP. Because all that solution did was slow down the cancer. And that's it. Yeah, the result is all it did was slow it down, but it doesn't cure it. All it does is slow it down and doesn't cure it, so man's gonna be in bed rest for a while and probably forever. We'll inject more of it and so it slows down more. Well, I have a finite supply of this because John has only given Hayden 2 vials. So Hayden has to use it sparingly. Yo, my friend dying. Here's 2 vials of what can help. That's it though. We don't even know what the fucking fluid is. I already RP'd out researching it, but all I got was, oh, you can only glean that from the properties of this solution is able to just slow down his condition, and that's it. So yeah. And now, yeah. And well, yeah. Given the budget of the rebellion now, we're working with finite resources as of now. Which technically makes Hayden all the more useful because of their recycling ability. So that it puts a damper on the stress to get more medical supplies, assuming that Hayden has provided the necessary raw materials that are organic that Hayden can recycle into medical items that people need for treatment. Should have just did the stealth better. This wouldn't be an issue. Yeah, pretty much. Because John was basically on death's door when he was awoken in the middle of that crisis of a stealth mission. Seems like a John issue. Could have just not fought his way out. He did fight his way out, except, well, I don't think he was at 100% because he just... You would see the funny cowboy man laid out in bed rest unconscious with an IV stuck into him. With a weird fluid entering that man's system.
Robot, where's my weapons?
Statement. Your belongings should be within the storage system located next to where you had rested.
Hey, Hayden! Alright.
Statement. Greetings,
You're in luck.
Bishop.
He holds out a dead rat. Caught another one in our barracks this morning.
Hello there, Bishop. Eden, this is our new medic. They will be working with us in the future. They are new medic to the civilian.
Greetings.
Statement. Greetings. This unit's serial number is HAY-364. You may otherwise refer to this unit as Hayden, as per courtesy of the head of medical.
I'm Nala Slanan.
Might be going on a mission today.
You may call me
stay
Nala.
prepared for anything.
Statement. It will be a pleasure working with you, Nala.
Those are the main things I need to show you. You can feel free to explore around for now if you wish. If you need me, just find me.
Staff are currently meeting in the dome and the dish building.
Will do.
About that.
Where are the staff meeting?
Anything I should know? From you?
Statement. Currently, we have a patient over in this bedside who is currently experiencing pulmonary cancer and is currently undergoing stabilizing treatment. Therefore, it is good to note that this area should generally be left alone, unless attendance is needed.
Understood. Do you require assistance?
Statement. As of now, the situation is at nominal levels. No assistance is required.
Very well. Do notify me if the situation changes.
Statement. Acknowledged.
Wonderful. I'm starting to prepare equipment that people need for the mission we're doing today, so that's what I'm doing today.
What is the mission?
Yep.
I have not been informed.
Well, walk with me here. There is a... Okay, walk with me here because there is a recruit nearby. So...
Well, I don't know what kind of mission it is, but it seems to be that of diplomacy or at least information gathering some sort, because Jason said it seems like the mission may not involve combat, but may involve combat depending on what we do, so yeah. But given the cast we have, there's probably gonna be combat.
Go, you fucking troglodyte.
Oh.
It's called walking. You bimbo.
Given that disaster of a stealth mission we had. Diplomatic things, he said. Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't exactly know what the mission will entail, but that's my guess, because Jason said it's a mission where combat isn't likely going to be involved, but it's a possibility. So my guess is probably either a scouting mission or a mission of diplomacy. Which none of the things are that Hayden is particularly good at, because they're non-sentient. They they can try to enter a diplomatic situation, but they wouldn't really amount to much. They'd be better off as an assistant rather than the actual negotiator. Or somehow the players do well. Secret end, yeah. Maybe. I mean, if they have as much luck as As the players in my campaign, then sure, that's a possibility. I mean, I know one of said players in my campaign is Spacebird, but I mean, it's not that Spacebird hasn't been doing well in the campaign. He has. He's been doing well. But I think the one who really popped off in my campaign was the guy who plays Bushi. The variant human battle master. Because as soon as he discovered that he was Kronos' reincarnate, he straight up became a main character ever since then.
Me specifically, or Lecticorp, because in case you haven't read my report, I'm special operations.
But I mean, Spacebird's been pulling his weight as well in, yeah, getting information, asking the right questions to get information on the situation, like in the interrogation with Norman, after Bushi finally convinced him to spill out. Oh. Statement! Greetings, Mercer.
It's been a long time, buddy.
Statement, certainly.
Don't worry, I'm doing just fine. I maybe partook in some cryo sleep, but I'm fine now. I'm here. Somehow the symptoms aren't that bad now. When I woke up, it felt like I don't know, took a nice fresh breath of air, and I just went back outside, and now a whole new world stands in front of me.
Statement, in terms of political situation, you'd be correct.
What happened with the politics?
Statement, due to the recent disaster in a previous mission, there is currently a civil war taking place.
This is John Lecter through comms. Please go to the mess hall as soon as possible. Thank you.
We'll catch up on that later, but you got word from the boss man, right?
Statement, that is correct.
Let's go. Wonder what the captain has to say.
If we got one, if we got one here, it would be an insta win for the Wolves, true. But unfortunately, that man, that kind of player, is not here. At least for now. Thousands killed, but you're one of the good guys.
Alright. You two, red machine guy. Come on.
He's on his way. Yeah, he'll be fine.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start talking
he's
then.
not functioning.
Clearly.
He'll be here.
Alright, so we are doing a mission today. So here's what's gonna happen. We're going on you are all going on a little exploring in Eden. There's a very small outskirt part of Eden.
Okay, so it's a scouting mission.
That reportedly has a Lecticorp double agent, where they report information and send it back to go back to their base on Ginda 5 to report it. You know, Lecticorp that has been slowly getting on our planet, which we have since stopped. So the plan here is to go into that area and interact with the locals, and everyone will be provided a camera. If you are a robotic,
I already have a
it
camera.
has to be installed with a certain software that I will put in that will essentially be like the camera, but it'll just give you a direct line to my cybernetics, and I can just tell you whether or not that person is the person we're looking for.
Oh,
the key
okay.
is to just get enough of a look at that person's face to do a proper scan. So you'll probably need to interact with them socially. When this happens, when in a situation where you find the person that we're looking for, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have to either capture him in private.
Well, you better hope that that Hayden is the one who finds that person, because there's not much they can do about it. I mean, they can taser them.
Now, if you put a tracker on him, at the end of every day, he goes back to base anyway, so we'll find the location that way, but I have a suspicion that they'll find that tracker and then Lectercorp will know that we will be coming, which will be probably a lot harder for us. But if we capture him and get the information that way, then we'll be able to hit Lectercorp by surprise.
Well, they better hope it's not Hayden who finds that person. Because there's not gonna be much they can do on their
I'm
own.
not going, obviously, because I'll just draw a crowd. So I'm gonna be back at base here. Others, like Bishop here, me, Soulless, we are going to be doing some other stuff. So yeah. Any questions before we continue?
Seems rather straightforward.
No.
Damn it.
Wonderful. On that note,
Update. Voice box modulator.
Do I need
Human.
to provide healing stuff? Just in case? Maybe a poison?
No, you're gonna be with me. I have to do a couple things that I need you for. So, on that note, okay, robotics to the right, organics to the left.
Oh, his right. Okay.
Your left or or our left?
My left. So here.
I know.
What if I have cybernetic
which direction?
You already did.
Still human.
Alright, so, like I said, everyone's going on this mission here. So, like I said, organics to the left, please. Alright, cool. So, alright, so, he grabs like enough of the cameras here. These are self-camouflaging hidden cameras. They also have a...
I just realized he's just basically giving them camouflaged GoPros.
that I have a straight view of what
He's basically just giving them GoPros.
And as for you, I already gave you a camera. So we'll start...
What the...
Anyway.
What the hell did he just drop?
I think that fixed it.
Yeah, probably. He puts like a USB in like in a slot. As you now have like it says connected to John Cybernetics. There you go.
Nice.
Alright, stand still, Hayden. You also get connected. You also get connected. Guess whatever your name is.
Geth.
Connects it. Now for the robotics. You may be connected. Now you may be connected to my cybernetics, but you are not. You are only on surface level, which means I can see what you're seeing, and I can also contact you through personal comms. Now this is for everyone here. In the situation where you're looking at somebody and you wish to scan them to see if they're the double agent, contact me through comms. That's the DMVC, by the way. And then wait for me to do my business, and well, after that, I'll tell you whether or not that's the person. Make sure to communicate with each other. I cannot stress that enough. Communicating... I cannot stress how important it is. So,
Actually, wait, Hayden literally has the Black Wolves logo on their chest. I'm pretty sure the double agent would immediately notice that something's up.
Make sure they are 100% hidden. You do not want to scare the locals, because then they'll raise suspicion. So if you have big guns on your back, don't do that. So, yeah.
I just have a sword.
I just have a sword.
You're already connected to me.
I could use it to pick my teeth.
Dumb NPC IQ. Yeah, because I think Hayden's literally the only one who has the most visible Black Wolves logo on them.
I can just do this. Come after you. It will cause a
Why aren't you special?
thus
I know.
giving you a chance to run away and hide.
Do you see my hand?
I'm afraid I'm not.
Use this.
Figure out a
only
way to
use this
do
if you absolutely have to.
Must be just a DoorDash. Oh yeah, it's the Black Wolves pizza chain.
We don't want people to look. We don't want you guys to look intimidating.
I mean, Hayden does kind of look like a courier of sorts, as a robot.
They're still going to look intimidating no matter what.
Alright, everyone, be in the ship. Be near the ships over there in 30 minutes. Good luck, everyone.
We have found
I don't know if I look intimidating.
Hey, John.
Checking. Oh.
Back to where we left off. Can you tell me what the politics are looking like now?
Statement. As of now, due to the recent disaster that occurred in a previous mission, there is currently a civil war undergoing as of now within Ginda 5. Due to the previous mission being a stealth mission as initially intended, however, the recipients of said mission were not able to perform up to standard, and therefore leading to multiple Ginda 5 official members to be notified of said actions being enacted on their headquarters.
I see. So we started like a weird, awkwardness between some people here.
Statement. That is correct.
So
It's
Cold
not
War.
fun being tortured by the... Yeah, I mean, it's not fun being tortured by the GVC, but I'm free now. This one
Sorry to
matters.
hear that.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm used to it. God, that sounds terrible.
Didn't that one guy? I don't know. That one guy in the suit.
The one with the
like,
button?
came
Yeah,
and,
no,
like-
he was GVC, but the GVC did not know the actions he was doing, so the Rebellion and I are not in trouble with the GVC. However, the recruits during the mission did kill some GVC agents, so they cut our funding. That's about the extent of what's going on here.
I see.
Yeah, which is fine because the Rebellion Alliance is picking up the funding here. Now, Hayden, did you get any information on that little vial, those 2 vials I told you to scan?
Statement. As of now, this unit was only able to glean from its properties alone to only be able to slow the current condition that David is currently experiencing as of now.
Are either of them more effective than the other?
It's okay.
Statement. As of now, this unit has not observed anything notable in terms of any difference between the 2 vials.
I don't know. I think.
Alright, give me one of the vials then.
Slightly different. Yeah, clearly.
Who knows? I could have gotten a new haircut.
Thank you very much.
I mean, your hair is kind of wild, so yes.
That was an insult.
What
Your
did you
hair
just
is
do with it?
wild. I mean, in fact, it's kind of all around you. Maybe you should get a haircut.
Maybe you should get a
I
haircut.
slowed the process down. You should be able to walk up perfectly fine, David.
The blue doesn't suit you.
I think I'm gonna sit here for
Might
a
want
little
to get rid
bit
of all of it.
longer.
What, and go
That's fine,
bald?
David.
Lose all of my charm?
Who's the blue one over there?
What charm?
One of the only humans we got. Wonderful. I'm gonna lay down.
I can't say anything in
Alright, dude.
return. I mean, I think you got me. Wait, did your hair just change
Blue
color?
suits
What's
you,
going
however.
on?
What do you mean?
I don't know what you're talking about. Their hair's been blue. I told you it wasn't green earlier.
I'm just colorblind.
I
Lots
think
of
you're
blues. You have blue
No, I
eyes.
get checked.
You have blue hair. I'm just blue.
What do you mean they have
Blue
blue hair?
And a
They don't
different
have
shade of
blue
blue.
hair.
Yeah,
I
don't
am
get blue.
purple.
Brown.
I am.
I think
I'm
you're
more
just messing with me.
Orangey
purple than
brown?
blue.
No, it's been
Aye.
like that this whole time.
It's been like this this entire time.
I need to stop going
Do
into
you need me to
cryo
check out
sleep.
your
I'm losing
eyes?
my mind. I'm losing it.
Good one. Good one.
You guys are being so mean. Come on.
Oh, but it's
That's
fun.
Look, I assist this one keeping everyone patched up alive. I need some fun like this.
They help me make me potions.
That's fair.
They need some fun.
Well, other than that, I just stay at home and watch my sitcoms.
Fair.
Nice, fair.
The shooting range has changed so much. There's no railing.
No,
I can
it's-
walk inside of it.
It's been like that.
Oh my god, they're gaslighting this man.
To the targets? There was like a railing there?
Follow me, I need to check on your
been
head.
like
Come
that.
over here.
Yeah, I think you need to.
They're just pranking him. Mercer needs better friends. I'm pretty sure the only closest friend that he has is Hayden.
Let's go.
Because he's been talking with Hayden a lot more than
You wake
others.
up once and then suddenly everyone just makes fun of you. Also, now your hair is purple.
It's always been like that. What are you okay?
I'm completely fine.
Come
I'm
on,
more
Mercer.
than
Let's
fine.
get
I
you
mean,
to
I
the.
feel
Let's get you to the ship.
Let's get you to the ship.
I feel more alive than I have in a very long time.
Just
Thank
look
you.
over the base while I'm gone. I will be picking up supply. If you need any specific ones, just send them to me phone. I'll pick them up for you.
Can you bring me Skittles?
Aye. I'll bring you a big bag of them.
Let's get to the ships.
But they were more heavy-duty designed for mech.
Like the corporate is sometimes shown to be far better. They sometimes give dental. Oh my god. I mean, if you suck up to them and be loyal and do a good job at the task they give you, yeah. But I mean, Hayden can give people dental.
And if this is a stealth mission, the number of people on this mission should be reduced.
This is a large area. This is more reconnaissance than true stealth. True stealth would require suppressors as well as limited number of units, or more units deployed in different areas, though in small numbers. Right? Combination for stealth-borne operations.
Also, who are you?
Mental Q.
I don't think we've met.
This is Conrich.
Alright,
Just
so.
not in my suit.
Also, along with
I don't know
that.
what you mean. He's always been like that.
Oh my god.
Listen, in the ship. Actually, no, you can't go by ship. You're going by car this time.
Oh,
So
we're
by
going by-
car, you're going to be going to the subway and then it's hard to get to that area. You got to go through a subway or something. But when you get through that subway, when you get in the car right there, that car will have many debit cards with which you can use. It has a link to my personal bank account. You're spending. You can only spend 10,000 credits in this mission collectively. So before you make a purchase,
Collectively,
you gotta consult
I mean,
somebody first.
Hayden's not gonna be buying anything, so it'd be useless in their hands.
And also, is it fine for me to take the bike in? A bit separate.
No, that's the commander.
I mean, it's my bike, but sure, I don't see why not. But if I break it, you buy it.
I understand.
Alright, fine.
You got a bigger
He
one for
throws
me?
you the keys.
I mean, we got engineers here to fix it.
Which vehicle am I taking, John?
Jace, literally, Jace is my
always
second
looking at this. I
tallest
don't
friend,
need
and he's
these
7 feet.
Wait, hold up. You said dropship. Are you dropping me on top of someone?
No, listen. You're going with me for
Most
another
likely,
reason.
I'm going in the dropship.
Yeah,
Okay,
probably.
I was gonna
All right,
say.
let's get the rest.
He was not fat shaming you.
Because we are missing a couple.
So in that
people.
case, when isn't the dropship
We
one of these,
are-
John?
We are leaving soon. So so for those in this channel who are not here, please come here quickly.
The virus demands Hayden.
Anyone who is not
Oh
at the
my
ship,
God.
please head to the ship.
Alright.
I know we are missing like 1 or 2 people, so we have to wait for them.
I think they're over by the gate talking. Essentially.
It's going to be nice
Yeah.
and strange in this
There
area.
are a few stops. I don't know if you
Practically
want to visit.
grew
I'm
up
looking
in the
to
city.
visit
Here they
something.
come.
Another-
I'm gonna visit. Don't know
Right, I
when.
forgot actually.
Just-
You
I grew
are
up
gonna
in the
have to
city
go.
underground, so I've been around the
I just
city
remembered
shit.
that you are going to have to. Oh wait, no, I have a teleporter. Never mind, it's fine. So you're gonna be driving through a
I have a portal
teleporter.
device.
This teleporter will. Yeah, no. There's a teleportation device we're gonna be using. You guys are gonna be on the other side of the planet. So.
Oh,
It's
wow.
gonna be nighttime. So you know, it's gonna be nighttime where you are. That's why.
Alright,
It's on the other side of the
Time
planet.
zone.
We're late.
You're fine.
Time zones. I hate time zones. I hate
Wait,
time zones.
what?
I hate time zones with a burning passion.
How close is this to the slums area?
You are in the slums, man.
Oh, we're teleporting
this is
right
where I
in.
grew
And I'm all
up.
dressed up
We
for
might be
nothing.
right where I grew up.
we're on the opposite end.
But
I
you
did
look
misspeak.
fabulous.
If
You look great.
if I said it was Eden earlier, I misspoke because Eden's over there. It's the other. It's the other plane. It's the other city. I forgot what city it was, but you guys can be on the side of the planet. So, yeah.
That wasn't.
All right, everyone.
It was a
I
compliment.
hope it's the one you're talking about because I know that area like the back of my hand.
It's not.
Is it not?
How many cars? Oh yeah, we have a lot.
Over here.
Hayden will be probably sitting at the back.
I'm gonna be honest. Give me the coordinates, and I'll fucking meet you there. I'm not fitting in those. Not fucking out right on top.
Okay, that's fine actually. Because we're going to a robotics factory to demand a part for me to buy. It's not gonna be that.
Why is everyone trying to get into one car? There's multiple cars.
You did not hear me say it already. In this truck,
Statement. Greetings once again, Bishop.
If you need any supplies, I'm paying for it. The maximum you can pay is 10,000 credits collectively. So talk to people before you make a purchase. All right. On that note, we are changing maps. So we are going to be changing maps now.
I'm just gonna hop in with you.
We're out of character now.
Wait, I can sit down and not be judged.
I just stole his
I'm excited.
About to make things.
Since we started.
Okay, so this next map we are going to is substantial. So NPCs go over there. People who are going to be NPC and go over there. You know, 8-Ball, you two, Oreo, you over there. You two, Souls, over there.
I love our cowboy Geth. I love our Geth cowboy. It's the best.
You know what's gonna be even more funny? The fact that we're all basically clown carring into one vehicle.
That's why I'm not going.
What do you mean visible? I'm sitting on top of it.
That's what I mean, Zeno.
Yeah, but everyone else literally went into this one car, into this one van.
I mean, yeah.
He's on the roof of our car.
Cena and
Don't lose your head.
Kadia.
to have the rest of Kadia.
Yeah.
Cena, they're in the car. The Apothecary's on the bike. The rest of us in the car.
Yeah, the rest of us are clown carring.
Man, what are you doing?
So that means there's two up front.
No, Sentry and I are just going on the bike because I have Sentry just riding with me.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one person.
Guys.
Okay, now the question is, who will be driving? Because Hayden will not be driving.
Dibs.
Yeah, go ahead. Hayden has no license. Hayden has no driving skill. Hayden has not been given any driving program.
Luckily for me, Luke fucking assisted old man before he died, so...
Okay, well, we have a competent driver at least.
Confident? No, he's vulnerable.
I mean,
Oh.
to extent. knows how to drive, obviously.
Yeah. Well, all I know is Hayden will be the one sitting in the back.
I'm gonna be I want to hang off the side. Just.
I'm sorry.
It's just because I can.
You're gonna hang on the fucking this.
No, it's all good.
It's a repeat of the color changing eyes, man. Color changing eyes.
Oh my god.
I find it more funny if you just hang on to the front.
Oh my god.
I made that model. That's why I said that.
Who's...
I'm just gonna show all NPC models.
Okay. Like when
drugs, like immigrant smugglers.
I said, I literally said, no, it's always been like that.
And
It was amazing. I need to
Jimmy, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. Excited for another new mission. Hopefully it doesn't go wrong, though it might.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hayden's still Hayden,
last
and
mission was
you
fucked.
still have a really cool
I
gun.
want to let you know that.
Why?
Damn right I do.
No. What's their name again? Yet. He's
In
scared of
character?
vampires.
Sentry?
Sentry and
Nala.
who else?
Nala.
Nala.
Oh? Nala?
Nala, yeah.
Sentry, Nala, Sentry.
Okay.
I
I know, because they're also part of the medical team. And they also introduced me in character.
I love your model though. It looks amazing.
Great. I only met them once and introduced them to the fucking engineering bay.
Okay.
Gotta be honest, after fucking the last mission, I had to go around and show the first session of the area to the fucking battle maiden.
I mean, I'm glad that Hayden never actually went on that mission. Hayden would have been Swiss cheese if Hayden took part of that mission.
Rookie.
Rookie?
Rookie. Are you
Rookie. Like like Ruku, but like Rookie.
No killing. This is no battle.
Rookie. Gotcha. What's your character's name again? No, I'm just kidding.
I swear to God.
Nobody forgets Hayden.
No.
Yeah.
You stabbed someone. I'm
We
gonna
need to have a
stab you
poster
twice.
somewhere. It's just Hayden #1.
Somebody graffitis that on the side of the med bay.
Stabbed someone. I stabbed you twice.
Oh no. Fucking, it's in like the first floor of the office building. Someone just makes like a in memory of
Someone
Hayden.
just
He's not dead. We
just pins a post-it note on the billboard that says Hayden #1. And then when you flip it, up, and then when you flip the note over, it says Hayden is God.
No, have you seen those like wholesome posters people put up?
I don't think I have.
Missing wife. She's not gone. She's at work. I'm at work and she's at home. I just missed her.
Oh my god.
Missing hate. He's not gone. Just doesn't come here. That would be so sweet.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's global.
The fire rate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that too.
An actual Mass Effect laser weapon.
Should we go over?
My character isn't good at socially interacting with civilians, Corner, so if you're antisocial and you want to play as a civilian, you stand here.
Well, I'm gonna play as Hayden, except Hayden's not gonna be well and versed in social affairs because they're non-sentient.
If you want an NPC, head up there.
Alright, Connor, let's go over there.
I've been wanting
Alright, we're gonna be dropping a portal shortly. I'm gonna quickly give Connor a rundown and then we're gonna go.
Basically. Which I'm happy about, because we've got this avatar going to make myself.
Hayden is practically just gonna walk around and probably do nothing until something happens.
By the way, magic items usually expensive.
Oh, God, oh, fuck.
He would buy it for you, or at least split the cost.
Swing around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Feel that burn. Come on. Get it. Alright, now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm getting warmed up for the mission.
That's right. Feel the burn. Feel that motivation drive every corner of your body.
Yay!
Done. No! Don't stab me with that! Don't! That's gonna hurt a lot. Oh!
Like interact on.
No, that's just shoving your chest. That's a burn.
Man!
I don't know what it means.
No!
Feel the burn.
I think there's a gap. Isn't there a
I just said
gap?
it earlier.
You know that one candidate.
They created an actual duplicate license for the humans, so.
I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what the fuck that means.
By the way, one of the main reasons why I bring back
Don't worry, don't worry.
because
You know that one candidate.
Because my character is going to stick behind.
I'm feeling
in the
it.
city to
I'm
fight
feeling
him.
it. You know that one candidate.
Check
I'm going to. No. I was mostly talking about Bernie Sanders, but it's okay. I was feeling the burn.
I have to leave like half.
Shit, you can blink.
Yeah, I'm just toggling between two gestures right now.
Wait, what?
Oh, portal time.
Oh my god.
You should stare at
Onward through the
Portal.
Didn't Grey Wolf canonically
I'm
kill
going through the. Oh, okay, there we go. I should probably start using the gestures more. Well, specifically to Blink. As for the other ones, they're too expressive for Hayden as of now, because Hayden's not sentient yet. But I could just do that awkward blink. That awkward blink gif in front of people. Why does God need to meddle with mortals? Press 1 to toggle climb mode. Okay, noted.
Yeah, no, that bug was not there when I tested this map literally before the session in VR, so that's weird. Anyway.
John, I can't see crap.
Yeah.
There's like
I can.
4 lines in front of my eyes.
Get used to it.
Get used to it.
All of us have it.
This would keyboard
health
over here.
It's and in between the lines. There's a very blurry spot. It's very weird.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, would rejoining the world take care of it?
No, unfortunately.
Can't even scale this?
Yeah.
Where am I?
Come on. Calm down, Abel.
I don't know where I am.
Welcome to the hood.
I got upstairs.
Welcome to the motherfucker.
Well, let me turn on. Maybe it's something that's on my face. So let me check the personal mirror real quick. Okay, there's nothing on my model. That's weird. We're gonna have to deal with it, I guess. Don't worry though. In Canada, I make my own moves.
I do not want my stream to see this. Yeah, of course you're able to, because you don't have it. It's off.
We all have it.
Wait, hold on, is it on?
I got them, but they don't.
Do I have to pay for this map?
Oh god, is that a Beastkin citizen? I'm gonna be staying away from that one.
I can't! How do you... Is there like some menu
I
thing
just
I'm
one
missing?
climb.
Oh, it's something with your model.
Oh,
I put my hand in front of my face, more lines show up.
Oh, that's how it works. It's like a grapple.
I know about the stripe thing. That wasn't there before, but I guess it is
Stripe
now.
thing.
We'll have to just go on without it. With it.
Jason, it's making my eyes hurt.
Yeah.
Jason,
Okay.
it's hurting people's
Oh, this is a
eyes,
climbing map.
dude.
Alright,
I could not.
Because I figured this could happen.
For crying out loud, dude. Care about your people.
I am so used to
For sakes.
Please.
Uh-oh.
People are telling you their eyes hurt.
He's got a spare
He didn't
map.
know.
Hang on, he's gonna drop a portal.
8-Ball, he didn't know until I said something. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah, because he listens to you.
Alright, portal.
Oh, next portal.
Wow.
I'm freaking out.
Okay.
You know, it's all good,
This is
Chief.
beautiful. Okay. It is time
Okay.
to Blade Runner.
Thank God, no more.
Right, this map is good because
Let's wait for everyone to join.
Okay, this feels a lot smoother.
Kind of reminds me of.
This map is a little bigger, so.
Oh, it's okay.
Shore leave map.
I still don't know
This
what
reminds
Don't
me
care,
actually
didn't
of
ask too much being a
Reminds me of
lesbian.
Knights. It's something with Haven can.
Valid.
These remind me. This reminds me of Detroit Become Human.
It does kind of remind me.
I
Actually.
can see that.
Check out the club.
Android sent by Cyberway.
Cherry Coca-Cola.
I'm sick of people pinging me during session.
I'm a
bean. I'm a fucking bean, dude.
You're on by default.
Yeah, dude. You
I just
think.
I'm a bean.
Alright, so everyone listen up.
Hold on, I'm trying to Sorry. Hey, there we go.
Do I have everyone's avatars hidden? Who's dying?
So, everyone, obviously, wait for my words to say cards up. Yes?
I'm dying.
No.
Everyone's dying a little bit. Alright, NPCs. Okay, so people who are NPCing, go find your civilian spot. Yeah, go find a spot that you like. You too, 8-Ball. Go. I'll explain things.
I'm not a bean, though. I'm not a bean.
You're a civilian bean. But go find your spot.
You made me step on my cat, you bitch.
Oh god.
There is a nightclub right there which you can enter. It has flashing lights, so if you're sensitive to that shit, don't go in there.
Oh boy.
Count up on your cat, lady.
I'm guessing this is a map to be made. No, nope, this is not a map to be made. And also, we're doing a mission today.
Alright, so. Okay, everyone's checking the area, I guess.
Oh, that's what's killing me.
I mean,
It looks optimized.
You're entering through here. Go over here, Xena.
I got a dog.
You whore.
Alright, like I said, wait for my word to start. Character, because I have to obviously change into the civilian as well. But just make sure you're in cast VC so I can tell you when we begin.
Your fucking mirror off.
Wait, I have to move close
I'm playing
again.
Blade Runner music, like the
No,
actual
no, no, no,
Blade
no,
Runner
no,
soundtrack
don't.
of this
I'm just
is
gonna wait for
actually
them
so
to like
fucking
start
cool.
being in character, and then I'm gonna do it as well.
I was about to say, I'm not crashing myself today.
Yeah, start playing that shit too.
You're just waiting off on the side.
Been doing massive rewrites of Lost Garden stuff. Nice.
Don't worry about it, I got it.
Slam's desk. 28 stab wounds. Didn't want to give him a chance, huh?
That's what that reminds me of.
Oh man, no woman or child should ever go through what they had. God, they did a Danganronpa game with the 28 stab wounds bit too.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It's the fan game that I forgot what it was called, but yeah.
Yeah, Wolfgang.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Yeah, yeah, that character.
No woman should ever go through.
Oh god.
Yeah, that was funny.
And they also Connor on purpose.
Yeah.
Love that.
Commission in for some emote.
Are you okay, me and Mercer? You're just staring at the wall and talking to it.
Mercer Star, I see you. Ow, I just hit my fucking wall.
I know I have to mirror off.
A lot of us.
Same, it looks fucking
Wait, you see the mirror?
There it is.
I turned it off.
We just see the.
How do you turn it off?
I turned the mirror off.
No.
Oh shit! Alright, perfect, beautiful. Thank you.
Oh,
Fucking top
there it is.
Turn on my robotic voice changer back on, or should I keep it human for this mission?
Sorry, I'm just getting into it.
Keep it human for this mission because I can actually understand what
Yeah, server
my brain.
Bit slower if that's easier for you.
I'm gonna talk to so many random people. You have no idea.
Oh yeah, and I'm just gonna be in the background probably picking up rats off the street to recycle or something.
You should squint at people whenever they pass by. Just squint at them.
I think I have a toggle for that. No. That maybe. Okay, that's just a sad face. That's just embarrassed. I think this might be the most intimidating squint they can do, other than this.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, I haven't used these
Alright, y'all
gestures
can
as much.
start now. If you need me to do a scan, I'll be in DMVC.
Alright.
So we know our mission? We just wander.
I think I'm pretty familiar with
try
it.
and stick in buddy groups in case anyone tries to pick a fight.
Suggestion?
Yes.
Battle buddy team? Keeping people in pairs.
Yeah.
I will take.
Yes.
I have a light relationship with this
Xena,
place.
can I ask
Okay.
that you stay with Hayden?
Alright.
Understood.
Thank you. Let's go.
When are you gonna do the assigning?
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
No.
Alright, partnered with Xena.
Alright.
Makes sense to partner staff with Hayden, because Hayden has little to no combat ability.
Adam already has
That is unlucky.
You can tag along with us.
I know this place like
the back of my hand.
No.
Alright.
You partners.
every
Or
crack
nope,
you grab
okay.
us.
You partners.
Yeah.
But sure.
You two touch tips.
Partner
Right.
teams.
Oh, it's just
Your tips.
peachy, this place.
I grew up not too
I'm not
far
gonna
from
take
here.
that with a response.
What the Wait, what did you just say?
How did that go? Sorry, I'm immature.
Get in character, you dumb fuck.
Well, at least for sure the police response time.
Oh, they get a red up.
Were not very good. This area.
Wow, this place is something.
Free time casually empty.
Man, I'm a lot slower in this map. Because I don't have the speed toggle. Observation. This unit is not quite familiar with a city environment, as this unit has primarily operated within more wild lands, such as the desert on Etheria, or at times in the plains biome around the Black Wolves Rebellion fortress.
Understandable. It's been a while since I've been here. I wish things were a lot more pleasant last time I was here. I wish there was some plant life here, or something you could recycle to put it up and start at least. Good, already over there. They told us to converse with citizens, so maybe it's not best to conversate with the one up there, but it's coming down this way.
Statement acknowledged.
Oh.
Do I have them enabled? Yeah, oh yeah, this.
Apologies, we're not used to this place, but we're wondering if you've seen anything strange or unfamiliar around here.
Oh wait, they're a beastkin. Oh, okay, I'll make my. I just realized they're a fucking beastkin. The tail.
Simply a mercenary.
A mercenary. That must get when you get a very good bank job at least.
Yeah, that's definitely a beastkin.
That is understandable.
I'm just gonna keep my distance from here.
As you can see, that's what happens when I don't get paid.
Of course. I was curious on if you have seen anything strange, has anyone been basically felt like you've been being spied on? At least of recently.
I'm a mercenary. I have to assume everybody's spying on me at some point.
Yes. My question is, within the last about 10, 12 hours to now, has anyone basically been following you or
No.
just watching
No
you
one's following me.
weirdly more
I have
awkward than others?
my last business. Cleaned up the last of my business.
Is Cena in the? Oh yeah, she is. Where's Jason? Oh yeah, he's in there.
I see. That's all I wanted to ask. You have a nice rest of your day.
Hayden's beastkin phobia programming going haywire right now.
It's best that you get moving.
Statement acknowledged. Wait, which direction?
Come on. Sorry. You're fine.
Oh, shit.
Just down this way.
Oops. I went too fast.
Still smell like Etheria.
There's nothing so far.
Hayden being your average Skyrim follower.
Hello. Are you new here?
I've been here a few times.
Oh, I haven't seen you around. You look nice. I like your eye patch. I like your dress. What's that?
It's just a logo. It's the name of the brand of my clothing.
Oh. It's a robot. Hi.
Statement. Greetings, civilian.
Oh my that guy, he's adorable. What's his name?
Statement. This unit's designation is HAY-364, but you may refer to this unit as Hayden.
Ooh. Oh, he's got good joints. Oh, you make sure to oil him. Good, good. Oh, I love seeing robots like this that are just so clean. You're very nice. You're very friendly. Does she make sure to take care of you?
Statement. This
Blink
unit
twice.
is well maintained by the people who own this unit.
Oh. Oh, more than one own you?
Statement. That would be correct.
Got the same logo.
Look at my HAY-364 unit.
It's got the same logo as you. I mean, obviously not clothing sense. Hayden. What's the logo?
Okay, statement. It is of an organization that this unit currently serves as a medical droid.
Ooh. Okay, okay. Oh, so you guys are definitely new here.
I was born here in Gunda 5. I'm not new here.
Oh. That makes sense. You guys like some type of company or something? You're trying to come in, get to know the place before selling your stuff? There's a lot of different, small-time businesses around here, so you guys have some competition.
They're the ones who deal with making sure that Gunda 5 is safe. Out of the hands of those who once claimed it.
Okay, okay. I don't exactly care about politics or anything like that. As long as people don't mess with me and let me do my photography, then... Oh, can I take a picture of him? It's like, I love his chassis. It's just all square. Usually all different synthetics and androids I interact with, they're all just they try to look more human.
We are technically relaxing, but we'd rather not have digital photos of us due to safety.
Okay. I usually like to take selfies with new people. Luckily, I have a really good camera.
It will be fine.
Oh yeah, usually I like to just take the pictures and I slap them on to walls and stuff. It just makes some type of painting around it.
I'll have to.
Along with a collab book.
I can see if I can actually do this sometime. That sounds nice.
Yeah. Definitely calms the soul. Definitely, it helped me a lot through some rough times. Yeah. Good boy, Hayden. You're a good boy.
Excuse me.
Yeah, is there anything you guys need? Any place you want to see or anything like that? Bless you.
Just looking around.
Excuse me, excuse me.
Curious and curious on asking some questions at least. Has anyone been acting strange to you as if you're being basically stalked or watched?
Picture of the logo, proof you're in the area, true.
Not that I'm aware of. Everyone's pretty common here. I mean, there's the tall lady. I usually see her walk around. She's part of something. I don't know. I don't ask questions. And then there's a shopkeeper way down there. There's that bird that I usually see. I think it's a bird. It was a raptor. Maybe both. There's a few beastkin, a few humans, a few synthetics. They all have their own things that they like to do, like to be independent.
Of course. Everyone likes their independency, I guess.
Yes. It helps everyone just not be stressed or anything like that.
That's the only question I wish to ask.
Yeah. I'm glad I can answer.
Of course. We're just making sure this home is safe. That's all.
Yes.
Hayden, I guess it's best we move on to our job.
Statement acknowledged.
Thank you for your time.
Of course. Bye, Hayden. You take care.
He got no information as well.
She's handing you the bag.
We appreciate this.
Hey.
I'm right behind
Really
you.
hope this is like a fucking like kid backpack with like a fucking like cartoon character on it, not a character.
Right, be sure. Is that it?
Oh, he walked on this way.
Is that who it is?
Now the question
They can't
is,
go down there as a crew.
would anyone think to check Hayden for any trackers that have been planted on them? Because given the fact that that person was quite feeling up Hayden a number of times, it is quite possible that they could have planted a tracker on Hayden.
Good doing business there. Have a good day.
Where should we go next?
I'm marking this down because the guards gave those to me, so gotta make sure I get them.
Stay in one place half the time and you'll find them.
1450. 15.
I heard the club is mighty fine tonight. Would you like to
Zay?
walk with us?
Okay, let's go. Why not? There we go, my own little.
To the club.
Wait, don't jump. Don't, no.
Really?
That was quite a landing, though.
Assumed orders completed as specified. Orders completed.
That was a very calculated jump, too.
No, wow, it just jumped from a building.
We calculate everything.
Gave me a fucking heart attack. Anyway.
We can survive falls from around 1.34 miles.
And all of that. All
This
that
is designed for
is
high impact.
Guess how much it got me?
Miles?
15,750.
That's correct. Airborne dropping was a technique created during the airborne sections of the morning war.
Acting nonsense, jumps off a building. Given how heavy this guy might be, I'm pretty sure that would have also broken a bit of the tiling on the floor. Which probably would have garnered some attention.
We created the tactic ourselves.
Yes.
Very nice.
Hello.
Anyways.
We suggest continuing moving and splitting up.
Mm-hmm.
There's another person over there at the taco stand. There are more people over at the taco
Leave
stand.
that to me, then.
Enzo. Club building.
I'm with you.
the door locked?
Does not seem it's locked. After you, I'll go in last.
Wait, I'll handle it. The stealth capability.
You got cameras
Actually,
here?
you're good at jamming things. I need you over here.
Jam that. I've got charms.
Club
I
is
can handle
sadly
it.
close.
I've got charms.
No. Oh, I didn't know that Ben.
You should
You
have
could
enough
enter
to
that
signal.
building.
I need you to jam the cameras inside the club.
So
Interview
wait, the
them.
club is closed. The manager is in the back though.
I do know
Disabling
that.
the cameras.
Here. Disabling the cameras for now.
All cameras disabled.
We turn them back on once we're done.
Internal security systems disabled. They will not call for assistance if gunshots or other things are heard.
However, civilians might. No gunshots.
We will correct this problem.
Xena, are the cameras down?
We already have access to a majority of... Yes, they are. Majority of the
Cameras are down.
cell phones in the area have been bugged with
We're
personal...
not moving ourselves. There's already 2 of us in there. We're not moving on in there. That's a little much.
Civilian coming up
There's
left
a
side.
civilian going around.
Civilian coming up left side.
Buddy, hit on
Or
in.
civilian, most likely. We will move in first.
Hayden, inside.
Oh wait, she said inside. Oh, there's nobody in here other than us. Oh wait, are those dancing cages? Oh damn, I guess this club is going kinda hardcore.
Nightclub is closed this evening.
Oh.
I didn't even notice. I'm sorry.
Oh, and we just jammed the security. Well, they jammed the security.
Thank you. I don't own the place, so I just manage it.
Do you bartend here? Do you bartend here?
Well, I do when I have nothing else to do as manager.
Oh. Do you manage?
I do manage this place.
Very nice. What times do you open?
We open at midnight.
So I'd have to come back later.
Yes.
Thank you anyways. Is it alright if I just look around a little bit though?
You have 5 minutes before I have to kick you out, then. You can look around, but
Okay,
only for 5
thank you.
minutes. Mm-hmm.
What? I guess that was in order to for Aiden to leave.
Looks like my cameras are down. Damn old.
What? What the fuck? I'm all the way out here.
It's good. You?
Well, I'm just no, don't jump over that. Oh, go around, go around, go around, go around. And done.
I do not know what a good night is.
That's good. That's good.
We probably shouldn't be
You know,
staying
that's
all in
understandable.
one massive. Well, now you make more of a scene that we're all sitting outside the club, even though it's closed. There's two of us that you think are just talking. Multiple of us, yes, that's gonna make a scene.
Well, Xena, why don't we go shopping?
I've never done that before.
Question. Have you seen anyone important?
Not that I know of.
No, not really. Anyways, I'm taking Xena shopping.
Oh, hey, watch you! What's a rust bucket like you doing here in this? You know, I'm gonna have an issue with you. Come on, let's go, come on. Come on, you're coming with me. Over here.
Statement acknowledged. Oh, Jesus.
Goddamn rust buckets thinking that they could just stand around.
Are you okay?
Okay, are you in danger?
Observation. By far, this unit has not detected any immediate danger, other than close contact with a civilian that seems to be particularly interested in this model.
Do they have purple hair?
Statement. That is correct.
I just talked to them and they were talking about you a lot. Did you give your name?
Statement. This unit has granted them information about this unit's serial number and name of preference.
This is an order. I do not want you giving information about you or your serial numbers or anything in this godforsaken city. I don't want to come back here ever again. Understand?
Statement acknowledged.
Thank you. And make sure that that kid doesn't talk about you around whatsoever, because you clearly have that logo on your chest. Just that alone, not a good thing. Try to cover it up. Rub some like gravel or something on your chest. Try to get that logo, hide it.
Statement acknowledged.
Thank you. Alright. Resume your everything, and sorry for calling you a rust bucket. That's messed up. I'm not gonna do that to you again. Alright, if you excuse me, see ya. Goddamn rust buckets.
Okay, now the question is, what is Hayden gonna do to cover that up? Probably gonna look in the garbage or something? Peruses garbage. Actually, wait, is this... Actually, I don't know if this dumpster is locked. But then again, I don't know if Hayden... Actually, no, Hayden wouldn't have the strength to lift a simple cover off. Don't think there'd be much other than just smearing garbage on Hayden, but even then, Hayden doesn't do that. Doesn't like smearing garbage on, because that would affect their performance as a medic, because they don't want infection to happen on a patient. So they're probably just gonna get a garbage bag or something.
There's not a single tracker on Sentry.
Why did you check Hayden for trackers? Did you not see how much that one person was feeling up Hayden?
This is why you never date crazy people.
Sentry's gone offline.
Let's go.
Oh, Sentry's gone offline.
Okay. Yeah. Go back to the club. Go back to the club. Go back to the club. What are you looking for?
Just a damn minute, because the tentacle just fucking dragged the Sentry in.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh, that is.
Listen, we evacuate at this time.
We can't.
Is it?
Alright. Can you tell me anything about that tentacle that you just saw?
No instant communications. This is an urgent notice.
They went to investigate.
Sentry has now gone offline over comms.
Uh-oh.
Someone's kidnapped them.
Hey, not Hayden this time.
Everyone, please regroup.
No.
All regrouping.
City. Not the best place to be.
Suggestion. We take them with us.
Yeah, those ones.
Fall back,
No,
retreat, gather information.
Any known
come
idea
back.
of last location?
Is that gunfire I just heard?
I've still not learned
Then
those
we will
tunnels
see.
completely.
Alright, let's
Skill issue for Sentry.
round everyone back up and let's get going.
This one?
I need to contact John. Leave them. It's fine. Please don't. Let's just round up our people, please. Thank you. Where's your hat?
Lost.
I'll get you another one.
What the fuck was
Lost
that?
by in the car. This unit put it that had the driver's seat. Cars around the corner. Friendly unit suggestion to call back and go into it. In the alleyway.
So can we just?
Please.
We're not sure what to do.
What's the
We're all kind of
unconscious
gathered back up together.
Well,
Plus the
I
target,
saw
'cause
the
they're
whole
not
entire
sure
thing
what to
happen
do.
right
I
there.
am sure.
Here. I think that shopkeeper's lying out of their ass. One of
We will
them is
interrogate them.
Which one?
shopkeeper over there with the goat
There is
face.
two.
We will divide and conquer. I will interrogate the local shopkeeper while you all retrieve your equipment. I have ours.
Hey kid.
We will rendezvous in the
going to take a while.
Hello. Nothing new.
I don't want you going back out there alone,
I tried
though.
to take
It's
pictures
not a
of
good
a
idea.
bird. He pulled a gun on me.
We are designed for engineering and combat.
I don't think anyone has bought anything.
That's nice, but I
Actually,
don't want
wait.
anything damaged.
Wasn't Sentry supposed to be shopping with Xena? What the fuck have they been
No
doing?
one goes out alone.
Yes.
Doesn't matter who they are. No one goes out alone.
Yes. I have been
wait,
trying to
I'm
take
on.
a selfie with him forever. No. That's
Alright.
the fun of it. That's the fun of
Man,
it.
here's where we're going.
It's
Where's
like
where
a
we're going? Where's where we're going?
documentary.
We have places to be. I'm so sorry. Mercer.
No, it's
Dragon.
I think I.
Sorry, this is A.
I
We
think I've
have
heard of them
places
This is
to
why
before.
you
be.
don't date crazy.
I'm going
I
to
think I've heard
punch
of
you.
that
I
mercenary
guess I'll
before. I
take
can't
contact
remember.
sometime.
I can't
Here's
remember
my
my
number.
sorry.
You're so bad at this.
Thank you.
Enzo! Enzo, let's go!
First, let's go.
She's just gonna grab
It was a
arm and
pleasure meeting
pull.
you again.
Nice meeting you too.
Dear,
Bye,
that's
Hayden.
really-
Bye, Hayden.
Ah.
Love you, Hayden.
Screeching.
Jason.
Make sure to get his
Yeah, can I
joints
roll
clean.
to identify the
It's
bird
just a
in
guess.
Oh, right.
The what?
Kid!
because
I'm
of my
sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
background.
I'm sorry.
You're doing awesome,
I'm
kid!
doing
Just
it.
keep doing you!
Grab by the collar.
Go.
Bloody collar.
I said identify who they are.
Statistically, you will not fail unless you.
Oh,
put
you were
hard
not.
work
Hey,
into things.
then. Alright, let me know when everyone's ready for the portal.
Is everybody here?
Oh, I'm sitting out of my chair.
Oh yeah, by the way, y'all see Hayden wearing what seems to be a poncho made out of a cut-up garbage bag to cover the logo.
Fuck
To
yeah.
cover the logo.
Cards are down. Cards down. Nobody's saying cards down.
Cards are up your ass.
Cards down.
Oh,
Cards
I
are up
win.
your
We just had
ass.
our own fucking side story here.
Purple hair, mother.
Being kind to Hayden is good. That Siffy is not good. Oh my god. Oh my god. So what was achieved here? I don't know. I don't know if anybody was able to gain information on the double agent, so hard to say. I mean, all we got out of it was one missing personnel.
You can call me a kid. I'm 27 though, but okay, that's cool.
Hey, Bon.
Mercer's technically younger.
Oops.
Thank you for the trade. Thank you for the money. I needed it.
PG-13 in here.
So
Eight ball.
I
know, but PG.
It's cute. Turn into a fucking small
Okay,
ass
I
hog.
got
I
it.
bet it.
That is a green shirt.
That is what you did. Eight ball, because
I know you're
We
just.
figured out the diamonds were
I
fake.
know you're just
We just
jealous.
figured it out, and we were out to look for them
No, I'm enforcing
when
the
they said
rules.
cards down. Just at the
Oh.
end.
Here.
That exist for
Oh god, I'm lagging out. Where am I?
Okay, we're all
Oh,
supposed
God,
to
this
go
is better.
to the
Hug.
spawn and spawn immediately. And spawn immediately and be in character.
Okay. Yeah.
The cars. The container came out of the cars, so get to the fucking cars. You're going aboard a ship. Got fucked. My game wasn't fucking done.
Hey, by the way, that was good work. Feel free to fist bump.
Give him a second.
Even though I did most of the talking, but it's okay. All I can do is talk.
You know, I
So-
should probably ask Snow to maybe add a poncho toggle so that Hayden actually has the means to cover the logo.
Oh, good, you were a fantastic bodyguard.
Fucking genius.
I was if things got too ugly, I was gonna threaten to bite people.
Yeah, that would be funny.
How do you think I have like
you're a vampire?
80 something offshore
that
accounts
explains
with a
that.
couple like tens of thousands
see your
each.
fangs.
of them. I know my way around. I know my way around the black market.
1 second.
Anything in the black market region.
Guard.
Out of the car
Pretty
right
much
now.
everything
Don't worry
pretty
about
much
it.
most
Gina's
things
totally
illegal.
getting out of the car right now. Don't worry about it, Bishop.
Which part did you
see that drive?
This one, and Angie was sitting on the top of it.
And that one.
Hayden.
You just took John's buffer.
Statement. Greetings once again, Mercer.
Should I? Greetings as well. Now, do you think that usual fresh air will do good for in there?
Query. What do you mean?
Listen to this.
Uh,
15,750.
Do you think that I should keep my rebreather on, or can I take it off periodically?
Yeah, by
Processing.
He pulls out a stack of
Observation. With the current oxygen conditions, especially with this well-maintained environment, it should be safe to periodically take off and occasionally reapply the rebreather.
He takes 500 out. Here's your cut.
Thank you.
Out of character, they figured it out as you were leaving. They figured it out.
Yeah.
So you got us there at a good times.
Even if they did figure out one look, I could just poofed. Grey Wolf grew up in that area. He knows how to hide. He could just go like, you know what? I'm gonna disappear. He would just be gone.
You would have just jumped into the back room as a whole.
Alright, back in character.
Fantastic.
Just see Bishop with a big, large wad of cash.
Hmm.
Oh, hey Xena. How'd it go?
At least your things went better.
The city was the same as usual.
Alright, how'd it go? How'd it go with you?
Things went fine until Sentry got kidnapped.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a means of. Oh wait, no wait. I think I have a way for Hayden to try and figure out if they had a tracker planted on them by 8 Balls NPC. Because I could say that Hayden is in the process of cleaning themselves up because they literally just wore a garbage bag poncho, makeshift garbage bag poncho on them for the whole time, so they would be cleaning themselves up. Okay, I think I might have to wait. Because Jason's in the NPC VC and I can't go in there. I'll have to wait. Okay, he switched. I got a question for the DM.
I may have an answer. What's up?
Hayden's in like the process of cleaning themselves up after wandering around the filthy city, and was wondering if Hayden has any trackers planted on them, because I do know that one of the civilians was like really touching up Hayden. It was 8 Balls NPC, the one with the purple hair.
No, there's not a tracker on you.
Okay. Okay, no tracker. Alright, we're good. Okay, that was just the fan purse. They were just a fan of robots. Alright. Oh, I forgot to turn on the bloom setting and post-processing. Oh well. Still looks alright though. Well, I mean, it's just with the shadow toggle, because that's always on. That's a whole ass railgun. Oh my god.
We got 2 civilians running towards the base. I say again, we have 2 civilians running towards the base.
2 civilians running towards the base. Oh shit. Who the fuck is running towards the base? Also, from which side? That side? What is he?
Let's go.
From which side?
Unknown. Cannot see them. They may be coming from the beach.
No, I know where they're going.
Konrak, where is he? Where are they? Konrak, from the beach? From the front? Where are they coming from? Beach.
When you're done.
I'm grabbing my gear.
When I'm done, what?
When you're done, come back here. I'm gonna check on you. We don't want that damage to be permanent.
Is he?
I do not know.
I am checking the entrances.
Ah, support.
Don't see anything off.
Is there anything?
Hey, Angel. Head to the Zen area and start heading this way. I'll start heading towards the Zen area. We'll meet in the middle. Got it?
Got it. I'll go with you.
Well, that sounds like a them problem and not a Hayden problem.
What is happening?
Hey fellas, I have to get off, but awesome session. Key.
Just entered John's lab. I saw somebody walk into John's lab. Or that cave.
Observation. Civilian detected within the fortress.
Hayden. Question: where are they in the base right now? Hayden.
Observation. This unit has lost track of them. However, it was noted that they are wearing a gray shirt.
Okay. Where was their last known location?
Not talking, because I need to go do stuff now.
Statement. Approximately around the central zone of the base.
Cool. Great. Thanks. Stay out of sight, stay out of trouble, don't get hurt. And if you see them, let me know.
And whatever you do, do not use anything violent. They're just vandals.
Definitely wouldn't. Totally wouldn't use something violent.
Yes.
There's someone in the base somewhere. One of the, I guess civilians is somewhere here in the base.
Transmissions.
Okay, cool. Great.
We have heard transmissions.
Nope.
Prisoners wearing gray shirts.
Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. When I walk through the curtain, I can see through things.
No different.
Oh, they got him.
Really fucking
Wait, shit, this is actually a military base.
Keep moving.
Oh, they got him.
This way, come on.
Where am I supposed to go?
Civilian not likely.
Move! Where I'm guiding you.
Mistaken prisoner.
You shouldn't have come here. You made a mistake.
Organic mistakes likely cost life.
Do not notice the large walls and
What are you doing
you know.
about my legal rights? You know that.
I may,
Don't get rights. Over here.
I may do
He drags
myself
over here.
more.
He drags over
I will not shoot. I will not shoot or stab a child. As a graffiti artist, I've been
Alright, get a hold of the planetary authorities. Let's have Beavis and Butthead booked.
Choices.
Up you go.
Man.
Laboratory. Yeah, we got two intruders around here.
Get off! Get your hands off me, you fucking wolf!
Do I find anything?
Which one of you actually walked into the lab? Answer. Now.
What
I'm
lab?
gonna
I
shot your
wasn't
leg.
in no lab, I was in the forest!
Advise, Sultan.
Why you have your fucking gun trained on a civvy, man?
Wait, this is personal property.
And
I'm gonna tell you.
John, they're just kids.
No.
Just stupid kids.
I am aware.
Spray paint.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
These kids have infiltrated a military operational post.
Got any ideas? You find any ID on them on this one?
They could be working with the enemy.
No, they're a bunch of fucking rats. I tell you. You working with mechanics?
Alright.
We'll have to scan their faces.
Yes.
Yo, is that my bro over there?
Because your life depends on it.
Did the same tactic with
What
us.
the hell?
When I was already doing the same thing.
What's happening now? Why are there people in cells? Apparently, there's civilians who are intruding on our property. And now they have been captured.
Hey, keep it down in there.
Oh,
bite me.
She's a great personality.
I'll say that for the cops.
Yeah, that's right.
Lecter is nothing but trouble, man.
You saw something that.
You see that? That's fucking evil, dude. That's fucking evil. That is like.
She said something else. Duct tape her fucking her fucking mouth shut. Got it?
I'm a fucking dude. Do I look like I have tits?
We believe in a.
Okay, duct tape his mouth shut if he speaks again.
No, you're just flat as fuck.
Oh, give me some for that, Connor. Give me some for that. Give me
That
some for
made
that.
no sense whatsoever. I'm not a chick. Do I sound like a chick? I'm a dude. I'm a fucking dude.
There's another one over there, far south. The second one's over there.
I will fucking fix my pants. They reminded me. My balls are fucking up.
Yeah, hey, do you have any tape on you?
I don't like how he sounds like that, dude.
Statement. This unit possesses adhesives for bandages.
That'll work.
Where exactly did you catch this one? Where exactly did you catch this one?
Get the
Was he heading towards the cemetery or not?
Get the hell away from me, man.
They're spray painting the cliffside.
Well, at least they didn't. At least they didn't vandalize the graves, because I would be a lot more upset.
Don't get me.
Daddy's here.
I guess I don't need that.
Who's the break?
Daddy, no.
What did you spray paint? What did you spray
I
paint?
spray paint the fucking walls, man.
No contact, not back here.
I wasn't able to do much.
You stay
Get
here.
the hell off our planet, you fucking Lecter.
He's gone.
What's going on?
He scans like everything about you, your name, age, and all that.
No. John. No. Assuming hostile.
Fuck.
John, your kid's going nuts. I don't like this.
19.
Not a good idea. Nope, nope, nope,
I
nope,
don't
nope, nope,
think
nope,
it's
nope, 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 nope. Mine.
What?
And hang up.
Connor, come here.
At least I'm able to do this.
Who gave them a comm?
Leave this base. You're in trouble right now. You are in a military installation. Illegally. You're trespassing.
I mean, they also did invade military property.
I am getting too tired for this
You're
shit.
caught trespassing.
A private military property, so
Don't know how you don't remember
yeah.
that, but.
You committed a crime. Vandalism is a misdemeanor. Well,
all the shit together. But
Got this. Nancy,
I
got
don't
this.
remember. I don't remember doing
I don't know why you
that.
don't remember this either. We're gonna handle this and we're gonna get you home. Promise.
The organic fell while running.
Is that my friend?
I thought it was both of our ideas.
You both got into a lot of
You guys aren't getting off of our planet sooner.
Wait, we did?
Can you give me the hair trimmers, please?
Did what? I don't know, bro. What are they talking to you about, bro?
Black Wolves being a military? Funny. Well, a militia at
Do
least.
you have any medical conditions we should be aware of before treatment?
Nothing I'm aware of.
Hey, bro.
You should be more worried about me. I got a fucking wedgie up my anus, dude. It's like up my intestines, and I got punched in the face twice. You think my nose is just
Who gave him a wedgie?
beyond repair?
Hi, I'm John Lecter, but you
And
probably
this
already know
asshole
that.
shot my legs.
But how did how am I supposed to remember that if I don't remember doing that?
Well, that's because I like your memory.
You guys
of
really
this
like
whole thing.
torture crap and
All that. You guys are.
How strong of a memory blast did you do?
We are trying to. We are trying to offer you a route out.
I can fucking press the goddamn button. There we go.
Alright. Checking up. Make sure it wasn't tampered.
basically a
We might
reverse
name it
Mohawk.
a
Surprised
wiki
it's-
book.
Allow me to handle this.
I'm surprised they didn't
He's rowdy.
rape.
Can I at least have my phone to like play games?
The motion sensor went off near my sister's grave. Hey, stay here with her. Son of a bitch. Hey.
Hayden, don't go to the grave site.
Statement acknowledged. Oh. But you're pretty sure they're probably just civilians. Probably.
But we destroyed it.
There could still be something in their systems. Do you have any logs that can be checked to see what happened? Any system changes?
I have logs from the last week, from back during the missions. You know, I have logs from
As in
last
logs
2
from-
days.
Nothing. Okay. Should be some sort of logs though. How's everything going over there with the kids? I really hope
Easy
Ansel's
Connor
not
is
trying
just
to kill them right now.
covered in fucking spray paint. And it looks like you see patches of hair in the fresh paint.
Whose hair? I don't want to know. I don't want to know whose hair it is.
One of them got a sense of order.
I'm gonna go super that.
Oh god. Oh, that's weird. These plants are suddenly transparent. Or something. Oh.
Cells.
Statement.
The
Acknowledged.
people were injured.
Okay. Oh boy, if Hayden has to treat the beast kid, that's oh boy.
Have a healing potion.
It's been a while since Hayden has treated a beast kid.
Bro, you gonna be okay? I mean, you can still get ladies, dog. You get some ladies. They like men who are bald. Like, come on.
I wanted my hair, dude. I bought like you know that white dye hair stuff, man. What do I do with that now? I'm not worried about ladies. I'm worried about expensive, dude. I am not. What the hell is that? I ain't drinking that.
It's half
I'm
a
not
healing
gonna
potion.
You look like you haven't slept in days. You look like you're on crack, dog.
I am.
I'm not gonna drink that. Okay, that's another reason why I'm not gonna trust you.
Wait.
So what, you're gonna beat me up and then you use some magic to heal me, dog?
No.
Oh yeah, hide
was not our intent for you to get
your
hurt.
footprints?
It wasn't.
Yeah, well,
correct.
too
It's just
fucking late,
marijuana.
dog.
Good.
I'm not
I hope
hiding
the
crack, I'm
GBC
hiding
it
marijuana.
kicks you all out of
Like-
here.
How the hell are you?
Has he
Hold
eaten
on.
yet?
Wait.
Has somebody given you something to eat?
Yes. He just turned invisible, did he not? Or was that my fucking asshole? I think I should be worried.
Where'd he go?
You should not.
You feel
Where'd he
someone pat
fucking
you
go?
on the top of the head twice.
Fucking asshole. Think you're so cocky with yourself?
So I guess he hasn't been eaten yet.
The other one's got their food and drink, so.
You see a tray with steak.
I ain't eating
one's
nothing.
Steamy mashed potatoes and gravy.
Do you want Sprite or do you want coffee? Or water?
He's a kid. We could also give him the orange juice.
They're 19.
I'm 19. I have a job. What do I tell my boss?
Well,
you're
that
an
you
idiot?
graffitied. Yeah, no, I already alerted your job that you've been arrested. I mean,
Yeah, and guess what? He's on my side. He's with the GVC. He's on their side. He wants you guys off this planet too. Get off our planet, you fucking Lecter. No good.
you people, believe it or not, you're not the first person to be in the position you're in.
Yeah,
Matter of
no
fact, in the-
shit. Being thrown in cells and then being beaten up and then healed back
What do you-
up to hide your footprints.
Are you fucking stupid? I mean, you
I'm going
broke
straight to the
into a military
GVC and then
base.
they'll have something to hold over your bitch ass.
I mean, not really. You're being arrested by the GVC. I already put the report in and they agreed to it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I see that you beat me up.
Can I get a Hershey's?
I mean, they don't really care, and also, after what happened recently with me, they're kind of too afraid to really question me.
Oh yeah, cause you can't be killed. You're like some god or something. You're a monster, dude. You
Listen,
do whatever
anyone
you
who
want.
wants
You
to kill
step
me-
over everyone.
Who do you think my father is?
So
I
how
wanna
about
just-
you do us both a favor and go jump into that lake and stay
You
there?
think, it's funny. You think you know everything.
What was that?
It's funny, really.
Why do what you have done today?
I understand your suspicion. Elector, you know, and seeing what my father has done, you immediately assume all Electors are bad. And I don't blame you.
Spray paint a little bit, show some good on.
I'm not gonna try and change your opinion, because quite frankly, I don't like me either. Hell, I didn't even want to exist in the first place.
You don't really care what they
But
do.
yet, if I won't stand up to him,
What they do?
who really
funny.
will?
You know, go up to the.
Who else to stand up to Caleb Lecter more than somebody who knows all of his secrets?
The Red
Well,
Hood,
almost all
the
of them.
Black Hawk, people that don't come onto a planet and just occupy it. And just
Yeah, and how many of those
sit
other
around with their
rebellions-
thumbs up their
and-
asses.
Well, I would argue they are the ones with the thumb up their asses, because at the end of the day, what rebellion managed to liberate a planet? Oh, that's right, mine.
You.
And that's before I got all these recruits.
Because you're a lector. You can do whatever you want. And what have you done to help us?
Something else
Nothing.
other than vandalism.
Well,
My parents were killed because of you.
Considering how shitty this whole galaxy bullshit has been,
Distribute the cut. I'm gonna give the rest, give the others their cut as well.
Alright, I'm logging off for today. Got stuff to do. See ya. Alright. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for now. Farewell for now. And that's the Adventures of Hayden. Yeah.